Ki khubor ka Batesi TV.
Ka umdi basnyam bat penjaslian. Rupa Premium Meghalaya. Ka East West Group of Institution Bangalore. Ka khot admission nagamta ka nursing but paramedical course. Ka bala ithu da ka Indian Nursing Council. Ka buy admission ka badunatam. But she's pa percent ka jingyokam. Pila ru ban apply da ka education loan.
Kamukam College long kakhot admission haki degree but diploma course panong chef hotelier but kiway pandep khap mania fila pan call haki niki number
UMP Jongka Seng Congress na Thiruvananthapuram constituency na Jilla Kerala udai unong mi khmat padba upalayo jingero bha omtang hakari India hanrei hasatlak kaperthai namar ka jingstad jingshampang bat ka jing pro jabing jongu udai unong thokot ubapaw nam bha khamtam ha kiri sapni Shashi Tharoor ubad menta kum chairman Jongka Committee on External Affairs Jongka India udai ubriu ubalabat teng kum Under Secretary General Jongka United Nations ulai khun ya ka post Secretary General Jongka United Nation House nam arajan rio hanrei omshem lapoi shakathong udai ru unong seng ya ka All India Professional Congress but ulabat ru menchua kum chairman Jongka Standing Committee on External Affairs but ka Information Technology udai ru ubrio ubaka World Economics Forum kala ainam kum Global Leaders of Tomorrow lakha yau ha London hanrei ulahi alasan ha Mumbai ula pendep ya ka graduate na St. Stephen College Delhi ulayo ya ka doctorate ha ka International Relation and Affairs na ka Fletcher School of Law and Diplomacy Turf University ularung siya ka Seng Congress haus nam arajar khandai ban sedang ya ka lentiya ha ka san hima sima ban nadu teus nam ula job ya ka election MP hadu menta ulai khun na ka benta ka post president Jongka Seng Congress sa India haus nam arajar arpuar bat bun kila khmilinti baun bat mau kumunong elam bah khledu Jongka Seng Congress Henry Pause omshem layo yakalat bat hak election jit president la job dau Malikarjun Kharge bun ginong elam Jingkynthoh ba ka jingbam sajid jong Shashi Tharoor kum president kadai namar ba umdei unyang ko ngu jong Gandhi bat udon la ka jong ganong rem bat karukom trikam jong ha kini kisingi baga India ka don hapadeng ka jiyakan ad bat ka Pakistan napadeng kinong elam Jongka Seng Congress udai Shashi Tharoor ubalami shakhmat ban a jiyaro ya ka sarkar jong Narendra Modi halor ka jingjob Jongka Operation Sindur bunru kinong elam ka Seng Congress kila wonya yo ba umi shimi kerteng ha kilat pathai kubor kida ongru ba ka jingkran jong kala palat yo pot bat bunru ki riu shempang ki bakran ba kani ka jingle Shashi Tharoor ka kado ba ula banmi na ka Seng Congress hanrei hapadeng ki bakum kita ki Jingkynthoh bat ki jingkran antan Shashi Tharoor ula kran shai ba ka ka ba ula kran kadai ka jingkran ka ba usngo yaladi kumunong India bat uhap kran ya ka jingshisha ya ka ba ka India ka le klem nakhen kadai ka sarkar jongno ulaong ba hap yaro ya ki kam om banchuim tangka wadaw uda ongru ba ka ba Ukraine kadai katkum ka jingyoi bat katkum ka jingshampang jong hanrei yakata ka jingbo daw daki katu ka ni kinong ilam Congress ulaong ba kimshim lakran yakata markhman wat ha ka jinglang badang syudapru hanrei kadai ka jingkran syari kumbala kadaw haneng ba Shashi Tharoor udai shisha unong yalam uba pro jabieng bat uba shampang kadon ru katulong khubor ba ka BJP ka kwa bahayo ni ubrio uba ka Kongres ka khenben ban wanra yo ha ka kerdan ka bah khamat ba unsei ye kisab jong ban kentiu ya kari
I don't know where this comes from. I was in a meeting, a closed-door meeting of the Congress Working Committee leaders yesterday. I was there till 6:35 for a meeting that began at 4:30. And I must say that in that time, there was certainly no reference to any of this and no reference to me. Now, if something happened thereafter, I am yet to be informed of it. So when I'm informed, I will react. I don't see much point in reacting to something of which there's been no official communication to me of any kind, nor any discussion of which I was a part.
should not be treated as parties.
But he's correct. He's absolutely correct. I made it very clear. I'm not a spokesman of the party. I'm not a spokesman of the government either, I might add. I'm, for whatever it's worth, people seem to think I have some knowledge about some of these subjects, and so they come and ask me my views. And I make it very clear, sometimes explicitly, sometimes implicitly, that I'm expressing my personal views as an Indian, as a proud citizen, and certainly don't forget that my own party had declared complete solidarity with the government and the armed forces at the beginning of this conflict, and in that spirit I also expressed that support. To my mind, it was merely a contribution to a very important national discourse at a time when, frankly, it was important for us to rally around the flag. There were, especially internationally, there was a relative lack of our point of view being heard, particularly in Europe, the Middle East, the US, and so on. And when stations from those countries approached me, I felt it was almost my duty to try and give a point of view that I believe accurately reflects my understanding anyway of what India believes, stands for, and would have done. Now, I'm not any way official. I mean, I am a chairman of a standing committee, but we have not yet been briefed. Our briefing is coming on Monday. So I have no access to any special classified information or anything. I'm giving my personal opinion as somebody who has been witnessing and watching world affairs from close quarters for a very long time. That's about it. And frankly, people are entirely free and welcome to reject my point of view. This is my point of view, that's all. To which I am, I believe, entitled in a remark.
So Sudaran has already come out again today that he is not happy about being removed from the pool. And there was a speculation that you should be speaking to Sudaran to pacify him. Is there anything happening like that?
No, I actually have not spoken to him recently. I did speak to him the day that he was withdrawn and that he moved, and at that time we had a very amicable conversation. As far as this is concerned, it is a decision of the leadership of the party, the so-called high command. And when we as individual members of the party were asked our opinions, we gave our opinions. But now that the decision has been taken, I see no point in redoubling down on any of this from my point of view. I have given my view. Now the party has taken a decision. We must move on. It's as simple as that.
So you said you were in that meeting yesterday. Nothing of this sort was discussed. But today, news reports are coming out.
On the basis of what?
So that's what.
You all went to journalism school. Aren't you supposed to have some basic evidence, facts and figures, who, what, where, why, when, etc.? Tell me who, what, where, why, when, then I'll be... I have not received any communication to this effect. All I'm seeing is media reports. And frankly, if I want to base all my life and all my statements and all my reactions on media reports, I would really not be able to do very much else.
Do you think you're being targeted in some way? Because...
You folks tell me, am I in your crosshairs? I don't know. Look, as far as I'm concerned, I'm trying to do my work. I have a lot of engagements in the constituency this evening, which is why I'm here, and I should be allowed to go on and meet them. All I can say is, I don't honestly see the need for much of this controversy, but on one issue, we are all Indians, and at this time, at the time of conflict, I spoke as an Indian. And I never pretended to speak for anyone else. I'm not a spokesman of the party. I'm not a spokesman of the government. Whatever you agree or disagree with what I said, blame it on me individually, and that's fine. Look, terrorism has to be resisted. On that, the country is united. Even on Pahalgam, the government has apparently identified at least 3, possibly 4 of the 5 perpetrators, and they have vowed they will go after these people whenever, wherever they will get them, and I'm 100% supporting the government on such a decision. So my situation at the moment is we don't have more information than you in the media are telling us. If there are terrorist attacks on our country in any shape or form, we should support the government to deal with it. Terrorism is an inhumane, cruel, absolutely outrageous way of trying to settle any political differences, and we should certainly, strongly resist it. Beyond that, the matter is in the hands of the government. I would wait to hear from the authorities if they succeed in eliminating some terrorists. We'll hear about that. If they have any other actions to tell us, we'll wait and see. To my mind, at this point, the main international engagement which involved striking Pakistan and Pakistan attempting to strike us, all of that is certainly, as far as I know, is over or is on pause mode, and therefore I don't want to stir up any further anxiety. Terrorism is a different matter. You go after the terrorists, we're all with the government.